So today, I'm going to ask AI to rewrite the first 6 backroom levels with only the name. So there are a few things that it needs to add. A class, danger level, and entity count. And also it needs to include entities, at least 3 sections, resources, outposts and colonies, and entrance and exits. Starting off with the first level, Level 0, the lobby. Class 1, danger level, low. Entity count, sparse. It's a sprawling, monotonous space that resembles the interior of an abandoned office building. The walls are covered in yellowed, peeling wallpaper, and the ceiling is lined with flickering lights that emit an unsettling hum. The floors are damp, and the carpet is in a moldy beige color. And the layout is full of repetitive hallways and identical rooms. A faint, musty oil scent pervades the air. There are occasional pockets of silence where there are no sounds at all. Entities, the Whispers. They are shadowy figures that remain at the edge of your vision. They emit faint murmurs and seems to disappear when approached. Lamp shadows. Entity that mimics the flickering light, shifting unnaturally across the floor. Scramblers. Small, fast-moving creatures that scurry within the walls but rarely emerge. Sections. Echo Hall. A narrow hallway where any sound made echoes unusually long, giving the sense of being followed. The Wild Room, a small chamber where the carpet is completely soaked, creating a faint reflection of the dim lights above. Endless Auditorium, a larger open area with tall ceilings scattered with broken office furniture in a single elevator. Resources. Occasionally soaked watercolors can be found, but the water is warm and has a metallic taste. Well, supply lockers that contain basic items like flashlights or small batteries. Outposts and colonies. The Lost Cloaks. A small group of survivors who made a home in the Endless Auditorium. They trade items, scavenge from other sections, and they have makeshift maps of the level. Echo Watchers. A society outpost in the Echo Hall, led by a single explorer who keeps recordings of any entities encountered. Entrances. You can end up in this level by entering a office door. You can also end up in this level by falling asleep in noisy environments. Exits. A random elevator in the auditorium can lead you out of this level. A doorway in the wild room that smells faintly of salt leads can lead you out of this level. Level 1, Hble Zone. Class 2, danger level, moderate. Entity count, common. It's a dimly lit industrial space resembling an endless underground storage facility. The walls are made of cold, damp concrete, and exposed pipes run across the ceiling. The faint sound of machinery echoes in the distance, accompanied by a low hum. Flickering lights barely emit the area. The air is slightly humid and carries the metallic scent of rust. Entities. Watchers. They are tall, humanoid figures with reflective eyes that observe from the dark corners but rarely move. Pipe dwellers. Small insect entities that scurry in and out the exposed pipes, occasionally becoming aggressive when disturbed. The Local. A solitary, slow-moving entity that emits mechanical grinning sounds and patrols certain sections. The Storage Room. Endless aisles of rusted metal shelving, some containing random objects like broken tools or empty boxes. The Steam Halls. Narrow passage where pipes release hot steam, creating temporary hazards and obscuring vision. The Flooded Basement. A lower area particularly submerged in murky water, with submerged machinery emitting faint sparks. Resources. Tool caches. Scoured toolboxes containing useful items like wrenches or crowbars, though many are rusted. Water drops. Certain areas where pipe leaks provide drinkable water with a metallic aftertaste. Outposts and colonies. The rusted collectors. A small group scavenging tools and metals to trade or create makeshift defense. Pipe watchers. a duo of explorers documenting the movement of pipe delos and mapping system release patterns. Entrances, accessible through heavy metal doors, or you can sometimes drop into a pit-like structure. Exits, a hatch in the flooded basement can lead you out of here, or you can find a brightly lit stairwell in the storage wells. Level 2, Pipe Dreams. Class 3, Danger Level High. Entity count moderate. It's an expansive network of narrow corridors lined with rusted metal walls and tangled pipes of various sizes. The pipes emit static hissing noises and the temperature fluctuates widely between freezing cold and blistering hot. Dim red lights hang over irregular intervals, casting long, distorted shadows across the corridors. Entities. Steam crawlers. Insect-like entities that emerge from pipe openings and attack anything that disturbs their nest. The Wheelers. They are ghostly forms that emit high-pitched screams, disorientating wanderers but rarely attacking directly. Metal-bound, slow-moving humanoid figures with metallic skin that patrols the level. They are seemingly attracted to sound. Sections, the Boiler Room. A massive chamber filled with large, hissing boilers and pipes running in every direction, making navigation nearly impossible. The Overhang. It's an elevated walkway that overlooks the twisted maze below, offering brief pit stop but little safety. The Drain Tunnels. Low clearance tunnels where water constantly flows, leading to more secluded areas of the level. Resources. Condensation pools. They are small puddles of clean water that form under certain leaks. Tool crushers. Occasional bundles of abandoned tools like wrenches or screwdrivers, outposts and colonies. The Pipe Keepers. They are a group of wanderers dedicated to maintaining pipes, believing them to be a key of understanding the backrooms. The Wall Breakers. They are a small but resourceful colony. They found a way to counteract the disorientating effects of the Wellows. Entrances. It can be accessed by a rusty door. You can also access it by calling into an industrial-sized pipe. Exits. You can find a ladder leading to an unseen hatch that connects to another level. You can find a massive valve-marked door in the boiler room. Level 3, Electrical Station. Class 2, Danger Level Moderate, Entity Count Low. It's a sprawling labyrinth of concrete corridors filled with humming electrical panels. The air is dry with a faint smell of ozone, and the environment is dimly lit by the flickering of the fluorescent lights and the glow of various electrical components. Sparks occasionally leap from overloaded circuits, creating brief moments of blinding light. The level is marked by the concrete hum and occasional burst of static noise. The corridors are narrow and the ceilings are crisscrossed. Entities. Conduits. Humanoid entities that seem to be fused with electrical components, occasionally appearing to repair malfunctioning equipment. Static crawlers. Small insects made of trickling static energy that tend to scurry along the wires. The Shield. A large, sparkly appearing entity that emits bursts of electro energy, damaging anything nearby. Sections. The Core Room. A massive chamber dynamited by a pulsing electrical core that powers the entire level. It emits waves of static energy that can disorientate wanderers. The Minor Hall. It's a long corridor lined with old CRT monitors, some of which display cryptic messages or static images. The Wire Halls. They are maze-like corridors tangled with overhead wires and hanging cables, making navigation dangerous. Resources. Battery stashes. They are scattered caches of functioning batteries, useful for powering flashlights or small devices. Tool stations. They are workbenches containing gloves or basic tools for interacting with electrical equipment. Outposts or colonies. The Circuit Guide. A group of explorers who document the electrical systems and attempt to map out a safe path through the level. The Static Seekers. They are a small colony that believes the cryptic messages on the monitors hold a key to escaping the backrooms. Entrances. You can go down an elevator and then you'll end up in this backrooms level, or you can crawl through a small ventilation duct. Exits. You can find a large breaker switch in the core room which opens a door to the exit. You can also find a dimly lit stairwell in the monitor hall that descends to the exit. Level 4. Abandoned Office. Class 1. Danger level low. Entity count sparse. This level resembles a dilapidated office space. The area is vast and maze-like, filled with rows of empty cubicles. The air smells faintly of paper and mildew, and the sound of distant typing or footsteps can be sometimes heard, even if no one's around. Various office supplies can be scattered across the level, including outdated computers and paperwork with unintelligible text. Entities, desk shadows, faint humanoid silhouettes that appear around the desk but disappeared when approached directly. Paper crawlers. They are small insect-like entities made of paper. They scurry across the surface, typically harmless unless disturbed. The Stalker, a lone humanoid figure that watches from a distance, but they are rarely dangerous unless provoked. Sections. The Filing Maze. It's a dense area filled with towering filing cabinets. It has a lot of tight pathways. Many drawers are locked or empty. The Break Room, a eerie space with non-functional coffee machines and vending machines stocked with expired snacks. The Meeting Hall. It's a wide open area lined with broken printer screens and scattered chairs. It's often eerily quiet. Resources. Abandoned supplies. They are scattered supplies like paper, pens, and notebooks, which some of them can be repurposed. Snack rations. Occasional vending machines that still contain edible, though expired goods. Outposts and colonies. The Cubicle Order. They are a small group that organize paperwork and map out the level, believing it holds hidden information. The Breakers. They are a solitary duo who resides in the break rooms, offering occasional assistance. Entrances. Entering through a glass door can lead you to this level, and falling asleep in a desk can also lead you to this level. Exits. You can find a stairwell in the meeting hall that leads you to the exit. You can also find a functioning but hidden elevator in the filing maze. Now it's time for the final one. Level 5, the Tower Hotel. Class 3, Danger Level Moderate, Entity Count Moderate. It's a expansive, dimly lit hotel with a vintage 1920s aesthetic. The air smells faintly of wood and mildew. It has a unsettling, faint jazz playing in the distance. Ornate chandeliers hang from the ceiling. This level has long hallways that stretch endlessly, lined with locked doors, some of which emit strange noises or whispers. Entities. Bellhop shades. They are shadowy figures described as bellhops. They silently move throughout the hallways, rarely engaging unless provoked. Whispering patrons. Invisible entities whose voices can be heard behind some of the locked doors, creating an uneasy feeling of being watched. The Conceal. It's a humanoid figure with a sinister, wide grin. He is located at the front desk. He often gives out cryptic advice. He's mainly hostile if you ignore him. Sections. The Grand Lobby. It's a vast, dimly lit space with dusty furniture and a grand staircase. The Dining Hall. It's a large room with long tables. The plates are aligned, though no food is present. The Endless Corridor, a seemingly infinite hallway with flickering lights and an occasional sign pointing to a non-existent direction. Resources, abandoned luggage, occasionally found suitcases that contain random supplies like clothing, flashlights, or canned goods. Pantry supplies. The pantry in the dining hall occasionally has non-perishable items, though they are often expired. Outposts and colonies. The Lost Guest. They are a group of wanderers who have taken residence in the Grand Lobby, attempting to map out the level and assist newcomers. The night staff. A secretive outpost in the dining hall tries to communicate with the entities, believing they hold some valuable information. Entrances. Walking through an ornate door can lead you to this level. Entering an old-fashioned elevator can also lead you to this level. Exits. A hidden service elevator can lead you out of this level. You can find a hidden staircase behind the dining hall. Alright, that was all the levels. This was a lot of fun to read. I'll definitely do more levels, and not only that, I'll do entities, resources, and stuff like that in the future.